What up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, don't be. Go ahead and click that subscribe button to be a part of the Witness Gang, to join the Witness Nation. Now let's get into this, shall we? Hello, you guys, and welcome to the channel. If you're new, don't be.
I'm Whitney. Keep it cute, get the boot.
Your girl, as whack as she is in all her glory, was in the New York Times. All right, good evening, everybody. Happy Thursday, babies. Okay, I don't got that down. It's all right. It's quite all right. Okay, how are you guys doing this wonderful Thursday night? It's Thursday, so you know what comes with Thursday. Straight talk with Whitney D. Okay, I hope you guys are having a super stupid blessed Thursday. If you guys can take out the time while we're getting everything up and going, if you guys can please take out the time to share this video. I'm doing it. Okay, I need you to share. Okay, share. Okay. I was trying to share. All right, share this video, okay? Now, welcome again to wrong one, child, y'all. Welcome to Straight Talk. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. Put your city in or state in the chat so I know where you guys are tuning in from. Oh, and I want to know where you guys heard about me. Where did you learn about me? Like, you know, we got a lot of new subscribers. Tell me where you guys found me at or how you got connected. Okay, now make sure you like this video, okay, and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already, and share this video. Straight Talks is just simply put it informative, okay, to say the utmost least. It's not really long dragged out, you know, let me see, complicated information. We just tell it like it is. Straight talk, okay? So make sure that you guys share this video, okay? And subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already, okay? Keep it cute, okay? Okay? Yeah. Keep it cute or get the boot, okay? It's just that simple, all right? Shouts out to Shazazz Creations on the customized tee, all right? That's officially our merch provider as of right now, okay? So shouts out to Shazazz for the tees, and shouts out to Shay Michelle Cosmetics for the beat, baby, okay? Now, if you're curious as to what this lippy is, it's indigo, all right? It's indigo. All right, y'all know y'all can look on my social media for my look of the night and where to purchase my brands and things of that nature. So shouts out to Shay Michelle Cosmetics, okay? Not for nothing. This is a safe place, okay? So feel free to cry, yell, cuss, or fuss, but respectfully, right? Yeah. If you ain't got the coin topic of discussion is respect. Make sure you respect y'all. Now I'm just putting my head down looking because I'm sharing as I'm talking to you guys. But if you ain't got that coin face, I don't know what to tell you. I'm about respect over here, okay? Everybody's entitled to their opinions. Just be respectful, okay? Warning again, these are real life situations. Please be kind in the chat. Now, I will say on tonight, we aren't really reading any or going to have any real life situations. I mean, we've all been through things. These particular situations that we talk may just be something that you guys have experienced. However, I am in a relationship group, and they pose a lot of different questions to the members of the group. And so I'm pulling from this particular group to get these topics in which we're going to discuss. And I'm gonna give my coin 2 cents in regards to everything, okay? If you would like to join this channel, why not? It's the best freaking show on YouTube. It's just better here, okay? It's just better here. We deal with common and or sense, okay? And as we've came to see, common sense ain't common, all right? But that's all right. We give you a hefty dose here. All right. Now, if you like to support your girl on a monetary basis, you can do so by sending me a cash out to Whitney DTV 87. Okay. Or you can look down at the description box when yeah, there too. But if you look at the bottom of your screen, it's quicker. Okay. You'll see scrolling by different means in which that you can send me a monetary gain as well. Zelle, Cash App, PayPal, take your pick, okay? Pay the host, okay? Pay the host if you like what you're hearing, okay? And then we do have a P.O. box, okay? You can send your love, your brand, your services, or what have you to our P.O. box. And lastly, if you need straight talk, hit me up at reviewswithwhitneyD@gmail.com, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get into the night. But before we do, I always like to get into the chat, the comments, and see what you guys are talking about. All right. Hey, Aaron, always first in the building for the most part. Okay. What's up, Aaron? Okay. Katie, my with the mostest. Okay. Katie, I mean, I'm telling you, baby, she don't be playing pew pew. Okay, watch out there now. All right. All right. Hey, Rosalind. Hey. Hey, honey bunches of oats. Hey, honey. That's what I say. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know if I said this already, but if you would like to become a part of the membership, you can do so by clicking in here, let me pin it. You can do so by clicking the link that's just been pinned, okay? Hey, NiQ. Hey, honey bunches. She says, I found you a while ago on Marcella's page. Thank you. That's why it's good to bounce around, okay? Stop being stingy, all right? Expose yourself to other people, okay? And I met some very cool people on last night, so hey, y'all. Katie says, yes, listen to this. She says, please hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and share. Okay. Don't forget to press that notification and set it to all so you don't miss out. Yes. And you want to move from personalized to all, because personalized meaning that it's specified to personally like what they notice that you've been watching. Okay. So if you just move that to all, you'll be able to receive every notification. Okay. In some cases, that's what a lot of people are dealing with. Okay. And absolutely. Okay. Since we're going to be dealing with people with public posts, this is very important. Fair Use Act. Okay. The material is protected by Fair Use Clause of the Copyright Act 1976, allowing the rebroadcast of copyrighted materials for the purpose of commentary, entertainment, and education. Okay, now tonight we pride ourselves in Straight Talk being more so educational. We're kind of helping each other help each other. Okay, all right. Hey, Marva. Hey, darling. She says, like button hit. Hello, Whitney D in chat. Thank you, Marva, with your gorgeous self. She says, you look beautiful. And that lip color, y'all, my children. Sorry, y'all. I'm a mama, okay? My baby came in. Hit mute real quick. Marva says, you look beautiful, and that lip color is everything. Thank you again. I shouted out Shay Michelle Cosmetics. And if you visit the description box, you can find her along with my discount. And this color is indigo. All right. Indigo. Okay. Now, Kat in the chat stated, hey, Whitney, my first live with you. Happy to be here. And you guys, Kat in the chat was one of the contestants on last night when we made our visit over to the Red Label Confessions and Reactions. Oh my God, it was a blast. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Okay. I promise you it won't happen again. All right. Anyways, yes, Kat in the chat was phenomenal. We had a blast. We had a good time. And now she's here to support me. You guys check out Kat in the chat's channel and go show some witness love. Okay. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and move forward. Okay. All right. So, you guys that are new to Straight Talk, as I stated, Straight Talk. All right, get a little spicy, okay? Tonight, on the contrary, I'm not even gonna shoot the ish with you. It's gonna be a little mild. Okay, it's gonna be a little mild, just a little mild. Okay, but we address each topic on the strength. Okay, so I didn't get to do my poll like I normally do, and I always ask like what topic we want to discuss first. So I'm just gonna go in the order in which I want to, because you know what, it's your girl's channel. So that's just how the cookie crumbles. Okay, so how we always open the show is that I always read the first topic in which we're going to discuss, and then we open the show and we just let the chips fall where they may. Okay, so let me read the first one. Okay, which I get to share my screen with this one because it is a post. Okay, and we're going to dive deep into it, and I want to hear what you guys have to say, and I will let you guys come up once we have all the topics out there, and we're just going to shoot the ish. Okay, all right, so first topic is up. Let me go ahead and share my screen with you guys, or whatever. All right, okay. Sorry, y'all. Okay. So let me remove myself from the screen. Well, I'm gonna go down here. I'll just go down here and I'm gonna read it out loud for the people that can't really see it. Matter of fact, let me do this. I'll blow it up. Okay. All right. So she states, I want a partner who'd love me enough to encourage me to rest, not one who sees all I do and just assumes they can be another task on my list to care for. Goes on to say, folks really be like, damn, you a hardworking woman. I like that. Come over here and do some labor for me too. Huh? That's not the kind of love for me. All right. Let's go ahead and get into this. Okay. And how I do it like I always do. Okay. Straight talk now in session. All right, you guys, we are back. Okay. And this particular topic is encourage me to rest. All right. Encourage me to rest. Okay. And I would have to agree. Yeah, I would have to agree. You know, um, what I've noticed is because me and my husband, we're both, for one, we're both Geminis. All right. Our birthdays are 10 days apart. Mine is June 11th and his is the 21st. And we're both creatives, right? And so I find myself in a lot of cases just going, right? I don't really have time to get out and stuff like that. That's why whenever I'll be posting when I get out, my people be like, oh, she popped out. When I pop out, and because I don't really go nowhere. Like, this don't take me being out, you know what I'm saying? This takes me just pressing the button on the camera, setting my laptop up, and that's pretty much it. So I really don't have to get out with my work, if you will. And but aside that, when I do my graphics and stuff like that on my computer, you know what I'm saying? When I do my event planning and stuff like that, it's a build up and then it's boom, here I am, and then it's back to the trenches. So my work doesn't require me to actually move about and do stuff, but it's more tedious work, especially when you're a creative, an entrepreneur and stuff like that. That's why I had to agree with Be Some More like a year ago when they were dragging her, but I got it because she was saying, I want a man that's either an entrepreneur like me or that ain't got a 9 to 5, because he's not going to understand the work in which I put into my business. You know what I'm saying? So with all that being said, I find myself having to not only tell myself, hey, Queen Keish, welcome. I've not only got to tell myself, Whitney, rest, but sometimes I have to tell my husband, babe, okay, like, rest, and people get it misconstrued, and that's why I really don't like when they be talking about, oh, she's a strong black woman. Yeah, but I don't want to be. We don't want to be strong men. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Women, y'all in the chat, am I wrong? We have to be strong. We don't want to be. We don't want to be. And no shade, no tea. God didn't create us to be strong. He created you to be strong, men. That's why he gave you the muscles like he did. That's the reason why he built you like he did. Okay. Hey, beautifully animated. We aren't supposed to carry so much. Thank you. We've been strong long enough. Thank you. See, that's the reason why I delight in being a housewife. I delight being a housewife. I delight in that. I delight being an entrepreneur. I delight being in the womanhood in which I am. Let me break that down to you. I'm not saying that I'm sorry, baby, because it takes work to be a wife. That's why a lot of you aren't. Oh, yeah. Because see, a lot of you women, no shade, no tea, because I had to learn. Okay, know that this talk, we're gonna be straight, right? But I'm coming from a place where I've been. Okay. All right. I had to learn to not be so strong. I remember me and my husband got into it, and I was just giving it to him, serving it up. He was like, first off, just because you loud don't mean you right. Secondary, like you giving this angry, you giving this energy. Be a lady. I was pissed because nigga, I'm mad at you right now. Ain't nothing lady about me right now. But what my mama taught me, is how to fight, how to argue, whatever you want to package up. As a woman, it's a way you fight. But see, we've been built to be aggressive. We've been built to be hard and, ooh, we strong, we can take it. And that stems back to slavery. Come on, somebody. We're gonna talk tonight or not? Hey, everybody. Hey, Miss Marva. Marva says, correct. We don't always want to be so strong. We automatically carry a lot. Come on, somebody. Queen Keisha says, I believe men can work as hard as men. I believe that women can work as hard as men, but when we have man or husband, he needs to work more, not us. Thank you. Exactly. Biam says, hey there, new sub. I saw you at Q's game night. All of you made it so fun. What a refreshing pleasure. Thank you. It was a pleasure. Christy says, hey, Whitney. Yay, I caught it live. Hey. Where was I? But yes, I had to get myself all the way together. And what the world is showing us nowadays, be strong. You don't need a man. You can have a baby, a child without a man. Be single. Don't marry. You don't need the papers. You're strong. And then you wonder why you're single. You got to understand, just as well as you want to be wanted, that man wants to feel the same thing. And if, oh, you got it, I can carry this, I can do this. What do you need him for? Rest. I'm cool with sitting back and the lights are off. Not that it happened, but the lights are off. And I look at my husband like, well, what's up? What's the game plan? See, a lot of us, and we're going to talk about that tonight, a lot of us wasn't properly equipped. And see, we breed and build our children up, which is not wrong, But we breed and build our children up to be doctors, lawyers, firemen, and blah, blah, blah. But we don't give them the fundamentals in which they need to thrive. Being a husband and being a wife. See, that comes secondary. And then we get into these marriages, we get into these relationships, and it's piss poor. I can't say that, fortunately, my mom did give me some tools, but a lot of stuff had to come through just bumping my head. This is my second marriage. And I was darned if I had a third or fourth or fifth, because I said, oh, I'm going to get it right. This time I'm going to pray and hit my knees and ask God to show me me. Oh, show me me. And when he showed me, I was able to see my faults and my failures in that failed marriage. See, it's not a failed marriage if you learn from it. See, it's not a failed experience if you learn something. Now, as many of you guys saw this, I think it was this week, I showed my naked behind. But I learned something out of it. I saw that I'm weaker than what I think I am. In certain areas, I still need God more. So it wasn't a failed experience. That's why I said I don't never take back anything, because I learn from it and I grow and I move forward. So in regards to this particular post, she says, I want a partner who'd love me enough to encourage me to rest. I don't want no man that sees my hands full and he be like, oh, you got it. I actually been there though with my husband. We had already had Demi, and then we were pregnant with my son Denham, right? And no shade, like he wasn't as active. And we had a conversation, because I have a conversation with my husband. And I was like, babe, I'm not understanding why I'm not getting the help that I so desperately need. That's why, let's just make this very clear. Why everybody's rooting for you to be single with that baby and they showing this fantasy life, it's hard. I have a whole husband and it was hard. It's hard. Okay? It's hard. So I can only imagine doing it alone by choice. I pity the fool. By choice, I pity the fool. But we had a conversation. And I was like, well, he said, well, babe, you look as though as you got it. And I was like, what? So yeah, you look like you got it. I mean, I can't help. You don't allow me to help. You don't allow me to raise my kids. Although, mind you, when I met him, he already had a son. That's what made me be attracted to him. Because again, somebody said it earlier. We put it on us because that's how God designed us to be nurturers. So when you put something in our head, we're going to cultivate it, baby. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I think it was, I can't remember her name from Girlfriend. She broke it down real good. She said, I can't remember who it was. Don't get me lying. She said, you give us groceries, we're going to make a meal. You give us a house, we're going to make it a home. You give us a seed, and we create life. Whatever situation or circumstance in which we are dropped in or which we got to go through, we're going to make it work, babe. We're going to make it do what it do. However, God did not design us to be one, to go through all of what we're going through alone. So you mean to tell me that I'm going to then in turn get with somebody who's creating more that I have to carry? No, thank you. No, thank you. So I really believe this is what she's saying in regards to this particular post. And girl, I'm with you. You know, like she said, folks really be like, damn, you a hardworking woman. I like that. Now come over here and do some labor for me too. See what you guys have to say before we move on to this next topic. Thank you, Marva. She said, you are so right. Queen Key says, we have to stand in our femininity, even when we in disagreement with the man. Yes. I had to learn that's a turn off. And scream profanity will get you nowhere if they make you that mad, leave. When I tell you, my husband has grown me up in so many ways because that's what I was used to. I was used to ranting and raving. Nobody else had challenged me. So I thought that was okay. And he was like, you are loud and wrong. And girl, stop yelling like, ugh. Biblically, it says that a man would rather be on the roof of the house than in the house with a nagging wife. Come on, somebody. We just got to do better. And it starts with us, you know. Marva says, my husband never encouraged me to rest, but I would encourage him. He loved me, but he expected that I would do most. Yes. And that's why I wanted to share my story, because sometimes we can give off the image of, we got it, I got it. Like my thing was, get out of my kitchen, right? Get out of my kitchen, I'm cooking. Get out of my kitchen, I'm cleaning. Get out, get out, get out. Because for me, it's just like, oh, I'm in a cleaning zone. I'm moving around. You know, I don't want nobody messing with me. I'm cooking. I don't want to. No. Mm-mm. Because then I start noticing it was my kitchen. I'm having to cook, clean, maintain the cleanliness on top of watching little crumb snatchers make the mess. You know, we have to be more boisterous. So I stand with Kaya Nova. I stand with her with that. Yes, ma'am. Kate in chat says, I don't want to think like a man. I don't want to work like a man. I don't want to be like a man. Period. And you got these feminists that make you be ashamed of being a woman. That make you feel like being a woman is not enough. Well, I'm here to tell you, baby, I know who I am and I know whose I am. And I sit in this in my dirty house, okay, that my husband paid for, that I'm able to sit back and be an entrepreneur in as we roll in our 2021 Jeep Wrangler. Mm-hmm. So when I met my husband, I already told him, I said, no, I ain't gonna be your baby mama. And I'm not too good at being a girlfriend. I'm a wife even better. And my intentions was to run his butt on off. Going on now, going on with the little boys. I need a man. But see, when you dealing with a man, they raise to the equation. Okay, they raise to the occasion, baby. He was like, all right. He did me one better, baby. Okay. I got into my apartment. Okay. Baby, a month later, I lost my job. And ever since up until like 2 years ago, I never had a job. He paid because he remembered when. Okay? But that's because I proclaim and profess what I wanted up front. Has it been perfect? No. But you have to be specific. Everybody questioning Sierra's prayer and stuff. It was just specified. If you guys ain't heard it, you can go hear it on Summer's album. All it was her being specific. You can do that, dude. Be very specific and let the chips fall where they may. Christy says, a real woman, wife, and mom never get to rest because we're always a wife, mom, sister, and daughter. Our job is never done. Sick, well, but my husband and I are a team. Exactly. I mean, when I clock out, I don't clock out. That's something I actually had to discuss with my husband. I was like, you get to clock out of work. I don't. I literally, y'all, got COVID, right? Oh, see, cousin 19. And My daughter, out of all the times, had to have had a Caesar. Okay, now she's not chronic to it. Okay, it's just when she gets overheated, that's how her body deals with it, right? I, baby, I forgot I had it. Okay, I leaped into action and made sure that I had her leg accordingly cooled down, and call the ambulance. And I'm over here, you know, we're never not in our roles, never. But if you have a partner, okay, he can balance that load with you. It is not so much on you. But I'm gonna be very quite frank and honest with you, and I'm probably gonna offend a lot of you people, you hardworking Black women. We're supposed to be women first. We're supposed to be wives first if we are wives. Then we're supposed to be moms. All that other things will be adding on to you stuff. God created you for one purpose only. And if you go back to Genesis, if you are a believer, whatever else you believe in, ain't got nothing to do with this. But if you're a believer in the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, you already know the blueprint. He created us to bear life, to be, well, first and foremost, because be a wife, be a husband. That's first. Second, to bear fruit, to have children for the kingdom. You've been a doctor, lawyer, entrepreneur, all these other things were added unto you. That's why I pride myself on being a wife, because I'm not the bombest wife. I know I'm a bomb mom, and can't nobody take that from me, and I'm okay with that. Okay. Beautifully Animated says, I dropped my ex because I didn't feel needed. Therefore, didn't feel wanted. See, and that can go on two different sides. A woman needs to be feel like they're needed in the process as well. We need each other, people. Don't let these people in this world, because the world is going to do what the world do. Don't let them psych you out. Marriage is a beautiful thing, and it comes with benefits. Aspire for that. Aspire for that. Don't let these feminists and these people with these crazy radical thinking make you feel like being a wife is not enough, or being a mother. Oh, you're just a mother? I give life. What are we talking about? Yes, I'm a mother. That's the highest level of creativity that you can get. Okay. Christy says he can't help the kids cry mommy more than daddy. Yeah, because my kids, they get boo-boos. I kiss them and they go away. And it's like, daddy be like, come here. And he's like, no, I'm good. Mama got me. So, and I've always asked for that. And see, to whom much is given, much is required. You better be careful what you ask for. I cried for kids. I cried to be your wife. He gave it all to me. It was like, here, child. Now what? Communication is key. Shai says, yes, ma'am, marriage is hard work. It is. It is. You got to be prepared for it. Queen Keisha says, I want a man to know his role as a man. Laugh out loud. I never had a provider and protector. I've been told to still work, but I like working more so than being home, but not busting my ass 10 to 15. Exactly. Said by Marvin says, yes, you got is what many feel. Yeah, I'm telling you. I had to tell my son's father I need help. He thought I had everything. In fact, I was stressed out working and handle housework and school while y'all hear all this? And y'all want to do it by yourself because y'all don't need no man. I do. I do. I have no shame in my game. Okay? I do. Chrissy says, my husband always encouraged me to rest, go out, have some girl time. I'm the same way, doing everything but complaining when my husband don't help, but I'm not allowing him to. Yes, I didn't. I'll be like, oh, I'm up all night with this baby. And then he try to take her. No, she all right. I got her. Like, the contradiction of it all. That's great, Whitney. You have to bring the table you desire off. Yes, you have to up front. And if my husband was in here, he'll tell you that's what attracted him to me. He was like, you just knew what you wanted off the rip, and I knew how to operate. What you guys got to understand with men, they need you to tell them what it is. And then that's what it is. They are look, I will say, don't let no man catch me saying this. They're more simpler than us. We're a little more intricate. I mean, look at our behavior. We pay more attention to details than the average man because they're just boom, 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 boom. So me coming in and saying, this is what I want, this is how it's gonna be, this is what it is, he was able to maneuver accordingly because he knew he didn't have no gray areas with me. If I want her, this is what comes with her. If I don't want her, then I'm gonna go on elsewhere. He had simple choice. Either you do or you don't. Simple. Chrissy says, facts. No BM over here. I pray to God for that. And I didn't have my first child until 31 years old when I met and married my husband. Beautiful. See, I shared my story with you guys. I got 16 and pregnant myself. He was stillborn, unfortunately, by the age of 17. But yes, my first child was with my husband, and that's kind of what inspired us kind of moving so fast because we got pregnant early on into our relationship. But soon after we got married, and here it is, we're about to celebrate 9 years together and 8 years married. So, hey, to each their own. Queen Key says, I didn't even think about needing a husband till my 30s. Since I saw my mom grind single parent, I thought it was okay. But I'm tired. I desire a godly husband who is a helper, who is a help mind and body and soul. Exactly. You speak that. You speak things that be not as though they were. You gonna get it. You gonna get it. Why are so many baby mamas not wanting to be wives? Too busy listening to Kevin Samuel saying you got to bring more to the table besides cooking and cleaning. You do. That's why no shade, no tea. I'll be looking at people. I'll be like, y'all, we about to go on to the next topic. I'll be like, I like what Kevin Samuel says for the most part. I do. Because he challenges you. And, and makes you be like, think out the box. No, don't no man want no baby mama. And like, no shade, it is what it is. They don't want to deal with, men don't want to have to deal with a man's situation. Not even gonna lie to you. Men don't want that. They don't want to have to deal with another man's situation. Case in point, you cheat on them. You better hope you don't get pregnant. Because the moment that you get pregnant, the moment you are definitely going to be out the door. But for us, what we do, because we put on that cape, here we come to save the day. We putting more on us. Just like this whole Jussie Smollett situation. Here come Taraji P. Oh, girl, sit back. Where do you see men? No shade. I love y'all men on the front line for us women issues. Okay, I'll wait. Gotta stop being so strong with women. We're strong, ain't nothing wrong with that. But no shade. The straight talk, we talking, right? That's why a lot of men do go to white women. They know how to play damsel in distress. I was watching Ready to Love, and one particular girl, she got her butt voted off because, again, she was too strong. She said, I don't want to be Lois Lane. I want to be Wonder Woman. And the men were like, not needed. I don't care about being Lois Lane. Do you see what Lois Lane is capable of doing? And if I'm not mistaken, Lois Lane is with Superman, right? One particular movie that came out, you saw Superman, they brought him back to life and he was out his mind, right? Lois Lane was the only one that could get him to get back to himself. Ooh, that gave me chills. You better know your power, Lois Lane. Okay, baby, I'm quick to play a damsel in distress. Oh, baby. Whew. My battery needs to be changed. Oh, I don't have enough gas. Okay, you better stand in your femininity. Change the tire for what? Take out the trash for who? Wait. You need me to cook for you, clean for you? Oh, yes, I will. You better get with the program, sister, and stop being so daggone strong and rest. Because when the babies come and all that stuff, you ain't gonna be able to. Trust you me. But anyways, I'm gonna take these last comments and we're gonna move on to the next topic. Okay. Queen Kish said, I don't like Kevin Samuels. I mean, it's I think it's his presentation. But for the most part, the stuff he says, I would have to agree with it. We be thinking that we got time and we got all this baggage and we think, oh, somebody's gonna want me. But you need to, if you want a level of a certain man, you gotta be a level of a certain woman, equally yoked. You know what I'm saying? So I like him for the most part. Charlie says, I was told to petition God. Yes, and I did. And I got a husband and kids. You are supposed to petition God. I remember one, I can't remember who it was, but was wrestling with that angel. It's like, I need you to get this message to the Lord. I'm gonna wrestle with you. You gotta be that. Okay. All right, you guys. 45 minutes in, we're about to go to this next topic. But before we do, we're going to take a quick break. Go ahead and get you some snacks and come on back. What up, you guys? Whitney B here with Whitney DTV, and we have merch! All right, you guys, welcome back. Now, as you saw, we do have merch, and if you're interested in any of the merch, check out the description box down below, and you guys can indulge as much as you want with all of what we have. Okay. All right, we're gonna go ahead and go into the next topic. Okay. All right, I'm excited about this one. I think this is pretty funny, and like I said, these topics in which that I'm discussing, they were posed in this group that I'm in, okay, on Facebook, okay, and we're basically going in order, okay. So let me go ahead and get this set up down here. All right, let me go ahead and share my screen. All right, let me move myself and I'm gonna come back. All right, the question that is posed here is, if your mate gives you a key to their home, does that mean you can drop by unannounced anytime you want? Please be honest. Yes or no? Okay. So that's what we are about to discuss. Okay. All right. So let me zoom that in again so everybody can see it. Make sure it takes up the whole screen. All right. Okay. Oh, wait. You can't see everything. Hold on. Okay. All right. Again, the question, if your mate gives you a key to their home, Does that mean you can drop by unannounced anytime you want? So this next topic is unannounced visiting. Okay. All right. So you guys can respond to it in the comments. Feel free, feel free, feel free. Okay. All right. Okay. So when I saw this, it tickled me, right? Because I was like, okay, if this was a younger Whitney, hell yeah. Yep. Yes, it does. Absolutely. You gave me the key. What's yours is mine, what's mine is mine. You gave me your key, brother. Yes, absolutely. It means that. What are we even talking about? Okay? What are we even talking about? Hold on, y'all. All right, sorry. I had to adjust real quick. But anyways, yes. What are we talking about? Absolutely. That's exactly what it means. Okay? You gave me your key. So, I mean, what? So that means that I'm able to come over there and maybe, get it all hot and ready for you. Take me a bubble bath. See me being ugly, take me a good old bubble bath, okay? And be waiting for you when you get off of work, you know? Or have a bath barter. I promise y'all, all I'm drinking, I promise you, is apple soda. Okay, I promise you. I'm just, drunk naturally, I guess. But, or maybe I go over there and make you a bubble bath. But see, for me, I wouldn't mind because I'm not doing nothing. You little sneakers out there are like, no, I see y'all. No, no, because you're being sneaky. You're doing that, okay? Because it shouldn't be a reason why that they shouldn't be able to pop up. Don't you like that? I'm not gonna lie, when I was younger, my ex had my key, baby. Okay, I be in the kitchen cooking. And he'll open that door and he'll just come from the back and he just touch me out like, what? What? Okay. So for me, I wouldn't mind. I mean, but for them niggas, I don't think they would like that too much. I don't think they would like that too much. You know what I'm saying? But see, that makes me think. If you give me the key, who else are you giving the key to? And who else are you having roaming through here? See, I'm pop-up queen. So I pop up. Okay. So I just, okay, let me see what y'all said. People in there say, yes, sis, give us space. Shawty says, no. Queen Key says, no, I don't want to be thinking someone is breaking in. Oh, see, your little negative stinking thinking. She said, no, I don't want to think nobody. No, especially at night. Beautifully animated says, I don't know. I don't like pop-ups. But what's the point of giving the key if the person can't pop up anytime? Hello? That's what I was thinking. I'm like, so what was your point? Exactly. Was it just, I give you the key so when I know that you're coming, that I don't have to get up type of situation? And my thing is, if that's the case, well, no, because I was about to be like, well, before I know that you're coming, I might put it somewhere where you can get it and then you'll be able to get in. But then you kind of open it up to opportunity of them not coming and the key is left out there or whatever. I get it. But I personally wouldn't see an issue with it. I personally, because I don't care if you pop up. I want you to pop up, pop out. and pop up. Queen Key says, I'm too nervous about that stuff. I bet. Cat in the chat says, I don't know actually. I would assume yes, if they trust you enough with a key. But common courtesy says at least give a heads up. I would agree. I would agree. And that's where I'm saying, I'm like, but technically, you said, here's the key. But yeah, see me, because I know how dudes can be trifling, I would call before. But for me as the woman giving the key, it's literally whenever you want to. I would love to come home and see you there. You know what I'm saying? Because you used your key. But yes, as a woman to a dude, I would be like, yeah, let me reach out, let him know, hey, do you want company? Hey, I'm gonna go to your house. Is that okay? But dude to woman, I think it will be the common courtesy situation because they trifling at times. Queen Key says, I don't cheat. I just don't like being scared. I understand that. Queen Keisha also says, I tell my son that call me first, laugh out loud, but it's not because I cheat. I don't pop up to his. Yeah, I understand that. He pick kids up when I'm not home or just come when I'm not there. Kat in the chat says, if I gave someone a key, I definitely trust them enough to pop up. Giving someone a key is a big thing. They have access to your entire home. That part. That part. And so I'm the same way. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm expecting you to use your key. I remember dating, I used to be like, you ain't used your key. Because, I want him to use his key. So I'm like, oh, you didn't use your key. Yeah, I didn't see you come over today, or, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Beautifully Animated Speak says, I wouldn't have a problem with my man popping up, but don't wait till I'm asleep. You will have problems. My reaction won't be welcoming if I don't know it's you. And yeah, and see, my thing is that I guess for me, the reason why I don't look at it kind of like that is because if I hear somebody coming in the door, if it's not somebody breaking in, then I know it's him because he has the key. So I wouldn't feel like, oh my God, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I was living life too reckless because I never just thought about break-ins and stuff like that. I don't know, I don't know. I don't know. You see what y'all saying? Quickie says, one time I came out the bathroom and he was just standing there. I'm glad I don't carry it. Carry is different. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, you were the pow. You gotta watch out. Some people you just gotta allow people to be ready. Okay. Some people just gotta make sure that they ready. Let me see. Queen Key says, I stay in a townhouse where maintenance has keys. Yeah. And do y'all remember that situation that happened? I think it was here I don't know if it was Texas or not, but that baby that was in college, remember when everybody was looking for Mia? And come to find out, it was like the maintenance man was like low key like stalking her and and killed her and then killed himself. So yeah, I hate that. That is extremely scary to say the least. Let me see what you guys had to say. Beautifully Animated Speak says, I'm just saying, it's something I would have to get used to. Yeah, that is true. And or maybe you can have a cutoff time. Hey, don't use your key after a certain time. You know what I'm saying? That's how my thing was because I will lock all the locks at that point. At the point in which is I'm finna go to bed, oh, them locks getting locked. Everything is getting locked. So you would have to not be called before getting in the house anyway, because I'm locking everything, Queen Key says, I don't know why I'm just scared, laugh out loud. Nothing ever happened to me. It's okay. I understand. I don't think you're scared. I think you're just cautious, because things can happen. So I don't think you're scared. I think you're more so cautious than anything. And that's okay to be cautious, honey bunches of oats. Okay. All right, you guys, we're going to take another and final quick. Wait a minute. One more comment. Aaron says, make sure if they get your key and things don't work out to change your locks because they can always get a spare key made. That is so true. So true. I've never had a situation happen like that. Thank God. But that is so true. Absolutely, that's true. All right, you guys. I was about to state that wraps it for that particular topic. We're going to take another quick break. And then we're going to do our final topic, and then we're going to open the lines up for you guys to say whatever it is that you guys want to say. Beautifully Animated says, ain't no scream over here, pow pow. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, you guys. I will be back with the final topic. What up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, don't be. And I mean that. Don't be. Go ahead and click that subscribe button to be a part of Witness Gang, to join the Witness Nation. Now, I am here to let you guys know we are now accepting members. Let me stop stunning. We've been accepting members, but I'm here to tell you more information about the memberships, okay? It's just better here. Why not become a member and support your girl on a month-to-month basis, okay? Now, we have 4 different tiers that you can choose from. They'll probably be somewhere over here, okay? Not for nothing, we have Out of the Bushes for $1.99 a month, okay? And then you can become a Witness member. $3.99 a month. You can't beat that, okay? Now, if you want to take it up a notch and become a Witness gang member, just $9.99 a month, okay? Now, I see you. You want to go even further. That's great, okay? Become a Witness Nation member at $19.99. Okay, now all these proceeds go back into the channel, okay? I pride myself on doing due diligence to give you guys best quality product and content, okay? So if you love what you see here on Whitney DTV and you want to keep it going, make sure you become a member, like right now. Like today, like go do it now, okay? Comes with a lot of different perks like members only chats and member only videos and getting updates and exclusive information before anybody does, okay? So what are you waiting for? Go become a member like now. Like right now. Duh. Bye. All right, you guys, we are back with the final topic, okay? How you grew up made you toxic. Well, let's see, okay? So let me go ahead and share my screen, okay? All right, okay. So let me put myself down as we read, and then we're going to go, I'm going to get back off. Okay, the topic states, living in chaos is more common than living in peace, which explains the demise of many relationships. Many have never known peace. Many have never known peace. Upbringing was chaotic. Work-life balance is chaotic. Getting you to get in shape and drink water is chaotic. This is why many come to a peaceful situation, get bored, and turn it into a chaotic situation. Isn't it so true? Let's talk about it, okay? Let's talk about it, all right? Hey, Monica. Hey, Honey Bunches. Thank you. Lipstick by Shea Michelle Cosmetics, Indigo. Check out the description box to be able to get your own and get a discount with my my code. All right. I couldn't agree with this even more. That's why I was trying to tell y'all, I'm not perfect at all, but I can say that for the most part, for my kids, we try our best to rewrite our wrongs. And we were actually at church this past Sunday, and that's what the pastor was talking about. You email me. Let me see. Sorry, y'all. Let me take a pause in this. I gotta email gotta confirm my babies. I don't have an email, Monica. You send it to reviewswithwhitneyD@gmail.com? Or is it, hey, Red Label Confessions and Reactions? Hey. Here, let me put my email up. Okay. Okay. So yes. Okay. So let me make this bigger. Let's go for this first line. All right. Let's talk about this first line. Okay. Living in chaos is more common than living in peace, which explains the demise of many relationships. And I have to agree. I have to agree. Hey, it's a wavy one. Need the graphic done? Okay. You sent it to Whitney Davis Planning? Hey, you guys, if you ever need graphics, Whitney Davis Planning at gmail.com. Let me see, Miss Monica. Let me see if I received it in my other email. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I haven't received an email, baby. Yeah, I don't see it. Yeah, so I believe that because like I was telling you guys, well, actually, I think it was Queen Keish that said there. Somebody in chat was saying that because they saw their mama be single, independent, and can get it together, she thought that was okay. You got to understand, a lot of us have grew up in some chaotic, dysfunctional situations, and all you do, babies, is grow up, bring that on to your grown-up life, adult life, and self-sabotage. And like I was saying the other day, in lieu of the situation that I had with this other person, they self-sabotage the relationships, friendships, self-sabotage relationships. And it's because you have issues around you, chaos that's around you, and you wonder why the demise of a relationship happens, because you're used to dysfunction. And I'm going to be honest with you, I was itching and waiting on my husband when we were dating to do something, because I just knew. I was like, oh, I already know something is going to happen. I'm going to be hurt. Let me get myself ready, because I was used to chaos and drama around me. Then the next goes on to say, many have never known peace. Upbringing was chaotic. Work-life balance is chaotic. Getting you to get in shape and drink water is chaotic. And let's be real, okay? How many of us really know peace? That's why I was saying earlier, rest. But you're so used to, because you saw and because you had to do for so long. So when that man comes and you can rest, you can get peace, you don't know how to grapple with that. Unfortunately, like stated, upbringing was chaotic. That's what you were exposed to with your parents or parent. Chaos. Work-life balance is chaotic. You hear that? There's supposed to be a balance. You're supposed to get off of work and be able to rest at home. That's why women, as mothers, as wives, as workers, you're supposed to find a healthy balance. You're not supposed. Yeah, God created you to be nurturers and be parents and blah blah blah, but it's supposed to be at some point in time to where you just get your peace. And as warped as this may be, that's why you saw a lot in one kind of generation of time. A lot of parents were taking their kids out because they had so much pressure, so much stuff going on, so much chaos. And instead of finding that peace, they got rid of what they felt like was the issue. You know what I'm saying? You got to find a balance, women, ladies. You got to. You got to. Getting you to get in shape and drink water is chaotic. Yeah. I'm not going to lie. People be looking at me like, oh, you fine. No, I'm not. I've been having this little gut since my son. And just because I'm small don't mean that I'm healthy. I don't know where people get that misconstrued at. Just because you see a woman that's petite, that's small, doesn't mean they're healthy. Just as well, just because you see a plus size woman doesn't mean that she's not healthy. So, yeah, I understand that. Let me see what you guys said in the chat. Monica says, but now I have the right place to send it. Thank you so much. You're welcome so much. Queen Key says, I grew up seeing toxic marriage was fight, etc. There, yeah. This is normal. Monica says, I told my daughters one day, just because I put up with their father cheating, please don't do the same, because coming up in chaos doesn't mean that it's healthy. Exactly. And that's why I was sharing this with you guys, that in our household, are we perfect? No. Do we argue, fuss, and fight? Yes. Like we do. However, when we do it and it's in front of our children, we try our best to sit them down and redirect their energy. We try our best to sit down and right that wrong of that energy, of that environment in which they went in, because we got to be realistic. They need to be able to do problem resolution effectively. And sometimes they're going to be exposed to some turbulence in life. And you don't want them not to know what to do with that. You want them to know when they do wrong to apologize. You want them to know when stuff isn't going their way, to know what to do with their energy. You don't want to just be like, well, they kids, we grown, stay out of grown folks' business. You're putting them in your business. So to bring them back to children, you have to let them know what adults do, and adults mess up, and adults know how to right their wrongs. See, kids just do whatever. Oh, they punched me. Why do you think kids come to adults? Because they know that adults know a level of problem solving that they don't. They don't know what to do with that emotion. So instead of busting that person back, let me go tell a teacher. Let me go tell my mom. Because we're not teaching our children how to problem solve effectively. Because mommy, daddy's not going to always be there. That's why I always have to tell Demi, I'll be like, let me teach you something now that is going to ring in your ear when I'm not there. Like how I teach her about her body parts and stuff, and right touch, wrong touch, and, inappropriate touching and things of that nature. That she's able to decipher and distinguish the difference when it happens to her, to be like, I didn't like that. Yeah, I need to tell somebody because mommy told me if this happens, this needs to happen. You got to teach your children. You got to cultivate the environment. Queen Key says, I used to be toxic, but he was he was too now. I desire peace. Everything don't need to turn into an argument. Exactly. Yeah, I was toxic too. With my ex-husband, yeah, I was. Because I was used to I'm strong, I can take it type of situation, thugs. Okay. And the men, as I got older, were more mature, and they weren't about that. You know what I'm saying? Especially my husband, now he like, chill. So I get it. And I mean, you grow and you move forward. Queen Key says, my mom was in a toxic marriage. When she got help, he made the money, but brought the chaos. I'm happy she left. It wasn't regular fights. I never wanted that for my life. Good. Monica says, but I do have peace. I received it once I got God completely in my life, things changed within me. It will. Want to do it? Queen Key says, what advice would you give boys? Should you tell them to let women hit them or argue with one? I don't like men who argue. I mean, keep it going. All right. So good. Okay. So we are going to wrap up this particular topic, and we are going to go into open discussion, and I will address you and your question then, Queen Keisha. Okay. The last of this says, this is why many come to a peaceful situation, get bored, and turn it into a chaotic situation. And again, that is self-sabotaging. Many of us go through that, be it relationships, be it family, be it friendships. When we're not used to peace and nothing happening and it being a great, solid dynamic, we will self-sabotage. And we have to make it turbulent so we can feel natural, feel safe. You know what I'm saying? And I say that because how many people know people that can sleep through storms? I can't. Like that, it just messes up my peace. But you got some people that can literally sleep through storms. My husband, prime example. Okay, sleep through a storm. Okay, like you didn't hear that thunder and the clapping of the thunder. No. Oh, okay. So, all right, you guys. Let me see. All right, you guys. Open talk is now open. Okay, we got probably about good 10-15 minutes to where we were opening up. Okay, now again, okay, you guys, please be conscious of time. Try to come over here and come on and use time management. Okay, I'm trying not to make these videos be too long, but I really want to hear what you guys have to say. Okay, so again, we roughly have a good 10-15 minutes before I end this live in its entirety. So I ask that you come on and speak your piece, know what you have to say, think it out clearly, and then state what you have to state. Okay, so I'm about to open it. Okay, and there it goes. Okay, open talk is officially open. As you guys are coming in, however, let me answer Queen Keisha's questions. Okay, question. Okay. All right. Hey, Brooke Lindy. She says, good evening, Whitney and chat. Good evening, beautiful. Thank you for joining us. Okay. Hey, Sunkissed. Hey, Sunkissed by Dark Skin. Hey. Okay. So Queen Key's question, as we are getting into the open talk, the link is in the chat if you'd like to come on and discuss the topics from tonight, or if you have something else that you would like to post to me. Make sure you have what you want to talk about already ready. And no shade, just don't drag it out, please. Just get to what you're trying to say, okay? All right. So Queen Key says, I have boys, so it's different. I have to teach them how to treat women, but I love on them so they won't have mommy issues. That's good. So Queen Keys posed this question. She says, what advice would you give boys? Should you tell them to let women hit them or argue with one? I don't like men who argue. I mean, keep it going. Okay. So my answer to this is that keep your hands to yourself. Period. I don't care if you're a woman or a dude. This is straight talk. I'm gonna keep it real 100 with you. You put your hand on a man, be expecting to get your butt smacked by one. Period. You would think, oh, that's a man, he shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that, girl. Keep your hands to yourself. Stop putting your hands on people's children. And I'm talking to me. Man, say what? That's why I be like, y'all don't know me, okay? Y'all don't know the level that that God has took me through to make me be a better person. I didn't care if you was a man, cat, dog, frog, lizard, child, old person, short person, tall person, built person, you would get knocked down, period. Okay, I was a feisty little fighter. I had a lot of anger built up in me. Okay, sassy, nasty mouth. Okay, and I could hang with the best of them. Trust you me. Okay, one too many boyfriends of mine that could knock me down and me not get up and we handling business. Not that I'm being prideful about that because that's sad, but I'm saying I couldn't cry wolf knowing that I'm up here going upside this man's head. Keep your hands to yourselves. Teach your daughters to keep their hands to themselves. Teach your sons to do the same. Everybody just keep your hands to yourselves. As far as an argument, those are words. Me, as far as my sons, I'm teaching them to be empathetic to a woman. Because us women, we're emotional. We're going to want to talk. We're going to be angry. But see, that's the reason why we exposed him to me being angry. And I'm doing this to his father, who he loves and he knows loves me. So sometimes they will be exposed to situations. And that's the reason why I come back and I apologize, because I don't want him to get before the woman that he says that he loves and see this anger and be like, I don't know what to do because she says she loves me, but she's acting like this. You listen. Shut your mouth. Let her scream. Let her rant and rave. If she's not touching you, it don't matter. Be empathetic with a woman because we're a little more emotional than you. And oh my God, thank you, Jesus. Yesterday, hey, beautiful, I'm going to bring you on. Yesterday, my daughter and my son, my eldest son, were playing. They were playing schoolwear, right? Of course, he's older. He's 15. Demi is 7. And he went off to the restroom and came back and stopped playing with her, right? She threw a fit. She was, angry. And he couldn't comprehend why. He just walking around. She's throwing a fit. She's crying and stuff like that. She comes and tells me. And in that moment, I had to tell him, this is a lesson you're finna learn. That's your sister, but that's a young lady. And you hurt her. You don't just walk around as if we're going to ignore the hurt. Because see, that's what a lot of men doing. And see, a lot of us parents are missing the opportunity to teach and train your children. See, it starts at home and it starts with the interaction of their siblings. So I said, us women, yeah, we're emotional. See, if I asked you if that happened to you, you're probably like, it is what it is. And I told him, I said, that's not even right for you. If you were interacting with me or dad and we just abruptly stopped, that's not cool. You're entitled to have a close in that experience. If we're no longer playing, I need you to verbalize it. I need you to communicate that with me. I said, you wonder why she's running around and acting like that and being, upset or what have you. It's because you abruptly stopped the situation with no explanation. How many of us know about closure? How many of us know that we get in a situation and just abruptly stop and then the nigga just gone on about his business? And you sitting there with those emotional feelings. You wonder where that stemmed from, where he figured out that was okay to do at home with his little sister, his big sister, his little sister, his little female cousin. Not in my house, not on my watch. It starts with your siblings. You right there wrong with your little sister, so she knows that's not what she tolerates in the next guy in her life either, because you are teaching her stuff even if you don't know that you're teaching her stuff, brother. And if you're going to be teaching my daughter anything, you're going to teach her that she can at least trust her brother if she can't trust nobody else. So he was like, I said, and that's just like you get in a relationship. You're not going to just let this girl just be what it is. No, you hurt her, have some empathy and right your wrongs because you're going to be wrong. And he starts smiling and stuff like that. I was like, yeah, don't do her like that. She's hurt. Yes, she's younger than you and you like, get over it, but she's hurt. Right your wrongs. So my advice to you is, Queen Keish, teach him to be empathetic to women. Teach him to be empathetic. Don't argue back, just listen sometimes. You know? All right, so I'm about to take the last final break. I know I said that I would, but I'm actually going to do a battery change. And so I'm just going to hit this little timer real quick, change the battery out, and then we're going to bring on our panelists that would like to ask a question or two. Okay, I'll be right back. Did they eat yet? They ate already? They got the sauce and stuff? Okay, you're not hungry yet, huh? Okay. Hey, y'all, we are back, okay? I want to bring up Beautifully Animated first, okay? Hey, Sissy Pooh.
Hey.
How are you?
Fine, you?
Good. I'm good.
Hope everybody else is doing good.
I pray they are.
So I was going to initially come up and say that, yeah, I grew up in a toxic family and stuff like that. But, you know, my parents didn't know better, and, you know, aunts and uncles had their thing that imprinted me negatively. You know, I had aunts that didn't stand up for me in certain situations, and then, you know, I was part of that, you know, our group.
Right.
But first I'm gonna start off with Queen Keish, because I do have a story about that. It was at a family graduation / birthday party, and my cousin, who we were celebrating, had his girlfriend there. And at some point, you know, we adults were still on the lawn chilling, listening to the music and stuff. And one of my cousins says, the car is rocking. They're fighting in the car. It didn't register, right? I'm like, what? They're fighting in the car. Still went over my head. About the third time, they fighting in the car. I'm like, what?
Right.
He was in there. He was on the inside of the car, and the girlfriend was on the outside, and they're swinging on one another. And his aunt, who drove him to the party, was sitting in the driver's seat, not doing a thing.
Wow.
And so I went over there because no one else went over there. And I broke them up. And I started talking to both of them. Because the thing is, I'm not going to take sides. You know what I'm saying? Just because he's my baby cousin doesn't mean nothing. I'm not in your relationship. I'm not following y'all 24/7. So I don't know how y'all act. But I'm going to tell you this. All that physical abuse and stuff like that ain't what's it. I don't, you know, there's no I can't think of the word. It's I can't think of the word, but anyway, it's unacceptable for physical abuse, mental abuse, emotional abuse, anything that ends with abuse. You should not be doing.
Right.
And I told them I'm not taking his side just because he's my baby cousin. I'm not taking nobody's side. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling both of you. I don't care if you all break up. Because the thing is this what you have? You ain't got no relationship.
Right.
Y'all need to separate. And in the next relationship y'all get into, do not accept this. Now, what was crazy about it was that the aunt kept on interrupting me, talking about he didn't hit her, and this and another. It's like I already know she was trifling. And about that third time, I was telling her that I was talking to her. This is all my cousin saw,
Right.
and she was like, "Hubby, go get her." I was about to turn into a whole hypocrite.
I bet.
Um,
How bad?
because I was about to pull it from the front seat to the back. Okay.
Hmm. I
Um,
understand.
but yeah, I'm glad that didn't happen because it would have defeated the purpose of what I was trying to teach these young people. And that's
Yeah.
what they need. They need people who aren't afraid to just speak up and be neutral.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be biased. Be neutral and teach. You know, um, and so that's what I did. Whatever I mean, um, but as far as my family, yeah, it's just my parents grew up with their old school ways. They had me at a later age, whatever, and so they had these old school mentalities and stuff like that. Because really, I should have been the first female football player. Okay,
Mm. Okay.
but in my adult years or getting closer to there, maybe high school, but I was if it wasn't high school, it was in my young adult years that this little white girl is the first female football player, I think it was. I'm just like, I was held back because of ignorance. And really that's a large part of why people grew up in chaotic environments, because of ignorance and laziness. So
Yep, I would have to agree. Sunkiss, I'm gonna read your question because I didn't really get to see it, but thank you for your answer in regards to the beautifully. She said, "How do I learn how to stop trusting the wrong ones without being so afraid to love or be loved without running today?" I have learned to trust one. I'm gonna trust no one from fear now. Well, first
hmm.
off, okay, if you are a woman of God, God has not given you the spirit of fear, okay, but of love, joy, peace, and a sound mind. So if you're operating in fear, that's of the enemy, period. So if you're not trusting anyone, you're not operating in the standard in which God set for you. He uses people to do his most beautiful works. So if he had the same mind frame and said, "No, I can't trust men. They're horrible. They're imperfect. They don't even love me, and I love them. I went to the cross for them, and I can't trust them." A lot of stuff wouldn't be functioning and thriving the way it is if we thought like that. So you have to get out of fear. You have to. That's what would have stopped me from being married again. Oh my God, my husband's in here now. I was terrified. I did everything to push him on and it wasn't because, oh, he wasn't attractive and blah, blah, blah. It was because I was in fear myself. I was like, nope, he's too cute. Nope, he ain't got but one child. I need him to have a plethora of baby mamas. I need him to be broke. I need him to need me. I need him to be every horrible thing that I can think about because that's what I deserve. Yeah, that's what I deserve. Because all this package right here, it's gonna hurt me. You hear the ignorance in it? All of what I said I deserve always hurt me. But here it is, I'm in fear of something totally different from that hurting me still. That's fear. And if I continue to operate and live in that, I wouldn't be in this position that I am now. 8 years of marriage. Going into 8 years of marriage come November. 9 years of being together come December. Had I been in fear, I would be single and just not knowing what to do with myself. However, you ask, how do I learn how to stop trusting the wrong ones? You have to use your discernment. And that means that you have to get back connected with your Father, because he sits up high, he looks down low. He knows what he has for you. And in order to get what he has for you, you need to tap into the source. That's why I used an analogy today when I was bringing the little R. Kelly tales. You got a question when you're in the classroom. We used to get in trouble for, hey, say, what's it? Because it's like you cheating. You go and ask the teacher because they're the ones that created the test. They're the manufacturer. That's just like when you get a toy Barbie doll, you don't take it back to the store. Literally, you're not supposed to. On the box, it says contact the manufacturer, meaning the person that created it. So if you got a question, a problem as to, God, why aren't I getting the right individual? You need to tap into the source and the person in which created you, because he's the only one that knows what you need and who you need. I didn't think I needed my husband. Nope, sure did not. No, thank you. You're going to hurt me. I'm good. And I always say, has it been perfect? No. However, it is more good than it is bad. I can honestly say that. Seriously. Not because he here, he leaving. For real. The good outweighs the bad. And so had I been still living in fear, hey, Amber Bamber, I wouldn't be experiencing the happiness that I got. And I test him. I sure did. I told you, I threw everything at this man. Everything. My attitude, my baggage, the chaos that I know that I have in my family. I just dragged it along and I threw it on him like, bam, what you gonna do? And he just weeded through one thing at a time, from my bad credit to my tickets to all the stuff that came with me. Because I sought ye first the kingdom of heaven and allowed all the other things to be added unto me. And I was patient. So that's how you learn. You just sit back. I was single for a minute before I met him. And I got to a point where I was like, look, Lord, you better do something. I'm going to be a hoe. This straight talk, right? I'm not finna lie to y'all. I'm not finna play with y'all. I was done. I was like, look, Jesus, okay? All right, now I work at the church. I did, because I was at childcare and I was a teacher up there. I was in the choir. I went to church every time the doors open. I had a good prayer life. I was a good, clean woman. And all I'm asking you is give me somebody, because if not, I'm going to jump on something, Jesus. I am. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm going to hop. And that's why when I met my husband, baby, I was trying to pounce him. He was like, chill out. Hot. Okay. It had been a minute. Okay. So my thing is that, yeah, you just got to be patient. And I mean, don't even look at it when I'm getting older. Stop worrying about that. We dealing with an entity that knows no time. He created it.
Yeah, don't be listening to these people talking about you get to a certain age and you're no longer desirable and stuff like that, man. Please.
Yeah,
lies.
Yeah, that's a lie. My mom is in her 60s, baby, and bad. Okay, my mama is gorgeous. Okay,
right.
I'll just be telling her, baby, when are you gonna move? You can't be up in this house. Ain't nobody gonna be, hi, I'm the man of your dreams. No, they don't know you. They can't see you. You got to get out. Get on a dating app. I set her up on a dating app. I told her about this little project that we're trying to do. I was like, Mama, we'll find you a man. Okay. But she's specific with what she wants, which is great. But no, don't let nobody tell you time is running out. Oh, time is ticking. We saw Janet Jackson, where in her 50s, have a whole baby. Don't let nobody put no time restrictions on you. He will give you the desires of your heart. If you faint not, you have to be patient. You have to be patient.
You know what? Thing is you have mortals trying to speak the words of the immortal God, our Father.
Right. Right.
You can't, like, he's the only one who can really make these type of decisions and stuff like that. Like, you know, it's like they're saying the people who say these things say them as if the people in the audience, I mean, either on the panel or on or they're watching the viewers, whatever, and they talk as if these people want them. But I'm not interested in anyone who speaks stupid. I don't speak stupid. I don't understand it.
Right.
And I don't try to.
I'm saying, and like I said, I mean, it didn't happen overnight. That's why I be telling people, like, you look at me in my life, and I try to be as transparent as I can. But I went through a failed marriage, a lot of horrible relationships, a lot of stuff that I went through to get the husband that I got now. I lost a lot of kids, babies, you know what I'm saying? To get the two that I have. You never know what a person is going through that you want their life and all this stuff like that. Be content in your circumstance, in your situation, and just ask God to do about it what is in the best way for you. Don't be envy of the next person or jealous of the next person at all.
The thing is, if you see somebody really happy, with their relationship and their job and their home and all this is stuff for them. You have to find, you're just sniffing the fumes of their happiness, but their happiness, what makes them happy may not make you happy. You know what I'm saying? You're just seeing the results. You're not seeing the work that was put into it.
Right.
You're not seeing the beginning. You're seeing the end.
Exactly.
The tail.
You don't know what they went through to get through it. But we're about to wrap this up beautifully. What do you have to say in regards to everything?
Awesome live. I got to hear when I saw how you grew up made you toxic, because I was toxic for a while. It took me a while because I had major anger issues and stuff like that. I controlled it as much as I could on my own, until it got to the point where I needed therapy and a psychiatrist.
And that's okay.
Yeah,
a lot of us need that.
Yeah, I mean, I advocate for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
a lot of us need that.
If you have a hint of a feeling that you need to go to therapy and stuff, just a pinch, just a smidget.
Yes,
you just go. What are you? What's going? Like, what can you lose by going?
Right, absolutely. Well, before we go, can you let them know where they can see you at?
Well, I Beautifully Animated Speaks is my second channel. It is where I will start doing most of my panels and speaking on different topics or whatever that hit. I have one video posted that I think everyone should see. It concerns Regina King. It concerns her son, Ian Alexander Jr., who took himself out. So I speak on that and my own experience.
Okay. All right. Well, again, thank you so much for coming on, Beautifully. I love you.
I love you too. Thank you for having me. All right.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.
All right, you guys. I'm going to look at the final comments and we're going to wrap up Straight Talk with Whitney D. Eric says, great show as always, and you should be doing the voiceovers on Snapped. Well, that's interesting. Okay. I'm actually in the process of building an account for this site that my husband referred me to be able to do voiceovers. That's what I do. I actually was signed to my agency. Didn't really get into much of that because I didn't think I really had a voice for that, especially without my fumbling and stumbling like that. But yeah, I would love to do that. And I actually want to get into animations. I really like making all the different crazy voices and stuff like that. Like Amber says, please like and subscribe. Okay. Um, Queen Key says, I desire to be a wife, so I'll keep speaking it and start saying prayers to work on myself and send me one. Yes. Do the work on yourself. Please like, subscribe, and share. Yes. Sunkid says, I'm bitter against Black men due to the pain that they impose on me. I'm in therapy for that. I understand that, but also know that it's more than Black men in the world. So if you have an issue with one, you have all kind of different creeds and colors and ethnicity, but you got to understand that you have to deal with that hurt before you can even love anybody of any kind of race, creed, or what have you. Okay. Yeah. you know but I do understand the hurt that that kind of identifies, just like when Black men be like, I don't want a Black woman, and then you tap in, it's like, oh well, they went through a bad experience with them, so you still have to heal that hurt to be able to be exposed to any other kind of walks in life. Monica says, I'm subscribed to her channel. Yay. Amber says, get it, Miss Whitney. Aaron says, good night, everyone. Amber says, thank you, Monica Anderson, for your support. You go, girl. Keep up the good work, sis. Blessings. Thank you guys so very much. Woo! That completes another installment of Straight Talk with Whitney D. I enjoy y'all so very much. Okay, I love y'all. Like, seriously, you guys are the real MVP. Okay, so make sure that you guys like this video if you have not done so already. Share this video if you were highly informed. Okay, and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. Make sure you keep it cute so you won't ever get the boot here on Whitney D TV. Shouts out to Shay Michelle Cosmetics for this beat. Again, you can get it in indigo. That's what's rocking on my lips. And Shazazz Creations on the customized tee. Both of them you can find in the description box with a discount, okay? So you can represent the channel. If you would like to send me a love offering, you can do so by sending me a cash app at Whitney D TV 87, or you can look down at the bottom of the screen as it's rolling by and use Zelle, PayPal, or what have you, okay? If you need straight talk, hit me up at reviews@whitneyD@gmail.com, and I'll be more than welcome to assist you. Now, if you need graphics, hit me up at whitneydavisplanning@gmail.com, and I will help you with any kind of intros, outros, commercials, logos, banners, or whatever that you need, okay? And if you mention as you heard it here, you'll be able to get a discount, okay? Make sure you mention that you heard it here, okay? All right, you guys. I love y'all so very much, but most definitely know, most of all, God loves you, okay? Keep it straight. I'm out.
What up, what up? Hey, lovelies. We are now on Apple Podcasts. Yes, yes, yes. For my iPhone users, just a little something for you. Head over to the Apple Podcast app and type in Whitney DTV in the search bar and click the check to add me to your dashboard and listen to your girl on the go. Powered by Anchor FM by way of Spotify.
Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Real quick, Sunkissed asked, I want to support your fashion show. What are the dates? It is May 21st of this year, okay? And you can go visit whitneydavisplanning.com and you'll have all the information pertaining to the fashion show. whitneydavisplanning.com. On the home page, you will see a banner. Click it, and then it will take you to the event page. And I know some people, sorry, y'all. Some people are just wanting to donate and stuff like that. You're more than welcome to. I know some people are far out. They can't really travel to the event. They want to buy up tickets. If you decide to do that, that's great. Let me know in the note box. Hey, Whitney, I'm just buying some tickets to support, give it to somebody. That's great to know, because I'll be able to turn around and actually give those tickets away to somebody that's able to travel into the show. Not for nothing either way, WhitneyDavisPlanning.com, and you guys can absolutely show your support for me and my event. Okay. Well, I'm gone, you guys. I love you guys so very much. Straight talk out.
Keep it cute, it gets a boot.